we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. They'd raised $500 million, billion dollars, I should say.
Yeah, Joe, you should have.
Making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death.
Joe, what the hell was that? What was that, Joe? Get it together, Joe! You know we weren't talking about Medicare!
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So what additional leverage will you use to get Hamas and Israel to end the war? You have 2 minutes.
Number one, everyone from the United Nations Security Council straight through to the G7 to the Israelis and Netanyahu himself have endorsed the plan I put forward. Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. The reason I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie that he's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8.
Never.
But I have, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Okay, let's
not act like children.
President Trump, we're going to turn.
Let's not act like children.
Are we talking about golf right now? Let's get back on topic!
Well, for example, he wants to get away with, get rid of the ability of Medicare to, for the ability to, for the us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies. Well, guess what?
What's that, man?
We got it down to $35 for insulin instead of $400. No more than $2,000 for every senior, no matter what how much prescription they need. You know what that did?
What did it do?
That reduced the federal debt by $160 billion over 10 years.
Let's go, Joe.
Because the government doesn't have to pay the exorbitant prices. I'm going to make that available to every senior